Good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Oh, dear. It's been a crazy morning. I'm just getting ready to do I do all the live streams on my Chromebook because it's real easy to set them up that way. And this morning, I turned the Chromebook on a couple minutes ago and it just decides to do like this meltdown update thing. Oh, I got to update the software. I got to update all these apps, and it's flashing all these messages. And and then I try to access YouTube, and because it's doing all this stuff in the background, it's real slow. And I'm like, just get out of my way and let me do my show. Hey, Time Chaser. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Doxinator's up early this morning. Shamay, good morning, Shamay. Hello, Tim. So I don't know, man. It's just been crazy morning. It's like, a nice, relaxing, get ready for the show. And the computers are always like, I got to do 20 different things. I am doing well, Jackie. Very well. We have a nice weekend on tap. Looks like some beautiful weather. No rain in the forecast. I don't think any rain in the forecast for the next few days, which is great because unlike the West, we have had so much rain here in Western North Carolina that, it's like, it's crazy, baby. Let's see. What do we got to do? Let me put some light. Let me put some color back there. Okay. Let's turn up the brightness. Ooh. Hey, I don't know. What should I do? What color would you like? A nice green. That's not bad. How about a kind of a purple, or how about the good old Devil Channel red? No fear to trek. Yeah, I got my tea. Oh, I need to refill my tea. This morning. Shamay. Heard from Noreen this morning too. Where's Noreen? Is Noreen here? Noreen, where are you? She was telling me how to pronounce Velusa EV. I have to click on it. Velusa EV, Velusia. I don't know. Shamay. It took me a while to learn to pronounce Shamay. Shamaj. Do you get that? Shamay must get a lot of that. People like, hello, they mispronounce name. Hughes is a bad Hughes. For some reason, a lot of people don't know how to pronounce that. Especially, I guess, if English is your second language. I don't know. The GH doesn't work well for a lot of people. And I get called Mr. Hughes a lot. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hughes. I'm not Mr. Hughes. Bounder Backroads. Good morning. Good morning, Renee. How are you doing? Janice Lala's in the house. Jackie. How's the Time Chaser? How's everything going with the Time Chaser? Haven't heard much from the Time Chaser lately. Who else is here? Everybody's just saying hi. So I got another box of these. I love these. See these? I would like to get this. Who makes these? What's the company that makes these? Mondelez Global LLC, East Hanover, New Jersey. If they want, I'll be their official spokesperson. Okay, I love my Tajiki Triscuits, and I also love the avocado, cilantro, and lime ones. These are good. So anyway, how's everybody doing? Hello, Big D Travels. Keep changing the color in the background, and you will start looking like a. Yeah, I know. We could have one of those tribe. I should get it. I should get one of those big lighting systems with all the light strips and things, and I could have like a rave party right here in the condo here, or the apartment. SaturDAVE 70380. We have gotten 3 hurricane warnings and no rain last night. A steady and constant drizzle. The grass immediately began to rebound. Hi, Dave's World. Oh, 703. That's your zip, huh? What's that, Texas? What's that, a Texas? That's probably somewhere along the Gulf Coast of Texas, right? Yeah, there's that. What do we have? Sally. We had Sally come up this past week. We got what was it? All day Thursday, we had rain from Sally, although it wasn't very severe here. And then we had So Sally, there's Teddy, which is going to hit Nova Scotia. And then there's another one there it's kind of out in the Gulf off the coast of Texas. So Houston, the coast of Texas, Galveston, Houston, Padre Island, that whole area is going to get some rain. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Noreen, good morning. Noreen was giving me the earthquake update this morning. I subscribe to a couple earthquake channels. I subscribe to, and there are earthquakes all over the world every day, little ones, Iran and in the South Pacific. Oh, wait a second there. I'm trying to figure things out here. Let's see. I want to go to the Camo Dave channel. There I am. And I want to see what's going on there. All right. So I can catch the chat. Catch the chat. Because sometimes the chat, it's always good to have backup chat. Hey, Brian. How are you doing? How's your foot? I saw that video you did a while back. Man, that's scary. Yeah. Holy cow. Sarah Cox. Good morning, Sarah. Open Land, Sydney. NF is in the Far Side comic strip today, and Elvis was in the Thursday one. Gary knew from Gary Larson. Really? Morgan City. Okay, Louisiana. Okay. Yeah, right. Morgan City. Yeah, I'm learning my Louisiana geography. I know where New Orleans is. I wasn't sure where Morgan City was, but it's somewhere like in the southwestern part of the state, isn't it? Louisiana is just like, you think Florida would be bad for hurricanes, but Louisiana seems to get more of them than anybody. Robert the Traveler, I have a new radio station, Lower Tower Video. Was that the one? Did you show WLW, right? Was that WLW in Cincinnati? Because I do have a friend that lives near Cincinnati, and I sent him a copy of that video. It's very short, but I love looking at those old radio towers, the old WLW, the old WSM. Those are cool. If you were to suggest one nomadic channel to watch, someone has never watched one, which one would you recommend? Very simply, easy question. Slim Potato Head. Go watch Slim Potato Head. He's got a wonderful channel. It's just, he does a great job. There's not a lot of drama in it, but he deals with all the issues that you have to deal with. He's got a good sense of humor, a beautiful photography. It's not a constant. Some of these channels is just a constant struggle. I have to remake my van again and again and again, and I got to do this, and I got to sell this, and I got to pitch this, and I got to product this. If you just want a really nice channel to watch without a lot of that mumbo jumbo bullshit, BS, watch Slim Potato Head. He's out of Canada, and I think he's up in the Yukon now. But it's just a really nice. I would say he's my favorite at the top. It's just a solidly good channel without a lot of goofy Mickey stuff in it. He doesn't collect Mickeys. He doesn't go around to thrift stores in Canada and see how many Mickey dolls he can get. Earthquakes this morning. Yeah, Borrego Springs, El Monte, Stanley ID, Idaho. Oh, Idaho. I hope Ellen's okay. Hollister, California, and the South Shetlands. Yeah, Rosie O'Kelly was she's in Los Angeles now, and she did a video this morning, late last night, early this morning. She was in her hotel room and the whole place shook. Maybe Elvis was outside coming down the hallway. No, it's a bad joke. No, it was a hurricane earthquake. No, it was an earthquake. And she ran downstairs and went out. Who wants to be in a big, tall building when there's an earthquake? I hope she didn't take the elevator down, because you don't want to be, if the power goes out, you don't want to be a stuck elevator in an earthquake. That would be like a nightmare, wouldn't it? That's nightmare scenario. You're in you get in an elevator, the power goes out, the elevator gets stuck between floors, and then the whole building starts to shake. What do? There's nothing you can do. It's scary. Go frugal. Remember that Mr. Charlie Oil Rig Museum, the red head dis a think piece on. Did you mean? Oh, no, I don't remember that. Hey, TJ's New Life. Carpeted Garage, yeah. Do you want drama or real traveling? Yeah, if you want drama, there's gazillions of channels, but if you want just a solidly good channel, I would say Foresty Forest is good. He does throw some cooking in, but he does some really nice mountain climbing and stuff. But I'd say for, Foresty Forest is very good on the mountain climbing and the cooking. But if you want a more well-rounded channel of, just nice, solid traveling, Slim Potato comes down to the United States a lot. He's been down to Mexico. He does Canada a lot because that's where he's from. I think Slim is probably the best well-rounded channel. Again, do you want campground kind of stuff? Do you want boondocking? If you like campgroundy stuff, comparing all these campgrounds and the pools and the facilities, Full Tiny House is a good channel. I don't know. Nomadic Fanatic's good, but he's just, I don't know. His channel's gotten a little too big, and it's very, very little about camping and boondocking anymore, and more about just his daily life. I don't know. And there's so many different kinds of channels, but I'd say Slim would be up at the top of my list for a newcomer. Sarah Cox, the first hurricane where I didn't worry about Mana and when Mobile gets flattened. Oh, dear. The Carpeted Garage, Slim Potato. Van City Van Life is good, too. Again, it's what do you want? Van City Van Life's a great channel, but he does a lot of, there's a lot of product placement pitches and stuff like this. He gives you a lot of, he's living in his van. It's a good channel. But again, what floats your boat? Do you want to see more about the actual RV or the van living, or do you want to see more about the traveling? I think that Slim is probably a better mix. We're south of Baton Rouge, I-10, west of NOLA. Go frugal. Mary, I love a nomad for nature. 15 years on the road. She's in the Rocky Mountains. Okay, I got to write that down. I got my notepad here, by the way. I got my little notepad here. So if you want to make a donation, I will remember you. What is it called? A nomad for nature. I'm writing a lot of things down. A nomad for nature. As RV Joey said, I have a notepad, and everything I need to remember, I write down on the notepad, and then I forget where I put the notepad. That was one of her best quotes. Slim is funny. He stepped in poop. Did he? Wait, I think I'm getting back. I'm getting lost here. Let me get caught up here. Danny Lee. Trump said BS in his speech last night. Oh, my goodness. He slept in. We got 919. Who's that from? Let me see. I'm trying to here we go. Danny, thank you very much. Danny Lee Ingram. What 919? Ooh. What is the significance of 919? Casey Roman and Dave would make a great news channel. Yeah, I'd like to meet Casey Roman. I really would. She's here in North Carolina. She was in Western North Carolina like a month ago. I really would have I said, why don't you stop? You're on road, probably I-40. Stop by and say hello. I don't know. I am getting very far behind here. So let me try to get caught up. Thunderbird 97, Nomad Mac, Gregory John. Hey, Betty Smith from Minnesota. Yeah, we're getting ready for Living Free Mike to get the hell out of Minnesota, I think. Snarky Bear, greetings, gentle person. Ziggy with it is bad idea. Oh, you just sent me a letter? You just sent me a map of Louisiana. I don't know. Yeah, Louisiana, I've never been to. Everybody knows, okay, New Orleans is down there in the southeast by the Mississippi Delta, but that's about it. I'm not really familiar with all these the towns. Vicksburg. Oh, that's Mississippi, right? Shreveport. Is that even a port? It's like up in the northern part of the state. Oh, okay. Danny's going to be filming today. Go up to Blue Ridge or wherever. Go find what's his face? Enigmatic Pneumatics Jamie. He's clearing the land for the van build, but he had a video up yesterday, but he didn't tell us any deets about when it's going to happen. Katie Ray, check out Turtle Boy Sports website. We call out all the ratchets and wacists. Oh, Turtle Boy Sports, huh? Turtle Boy. I'm writing them down. I'm writing them down. I'm writing them down. Baby girl. Gregory John, think Casey Rome. Yeah, I would like to meet up with Casey. I think that would be fast. There's a number of YouTubers I like. Rosie, Rosie O'Kelly, she said she has her relatives or something in Asheville, which is in Western North Carolina. I would love to meet up with her. She just seems like such a fascinating person. Casey too. Yeah, I'll have to give her something to calm her down and get her to talk slower. Calm down, Casey. Let's just take a breath. You left behind a dog named Zazzle or something like that. Is that a clue? I don't know. Trace and Tracy Elliott. Probably nothing out of the ordinary for Elvis. Do you watch Lex and Riot? No, I've never, people have been recommending that. And Riot. Again, I see these channels that have like 2 million subscribers. I don't usually get into channels that are that big. They don't need my promotional help. I like to kind of get into channels that kind of can use a little bit of a push. If you're already got 2 million subs, why do you need some me talking about you? And I also find the bigger channels tend to be kind of jaded and not as fun. I really kind of like the smaller channels where people are, just feeling their way on YouTube. I kind of like that better. Jamie is building a giant mud hole. It looks like he's building a suburban development. There's where the roads are going to be, and they're going to put houses in. I don't know. Again, he said he's going to have available in October. October's barely a week away. We're going to be in October in, 9 days or something, something like that, 8, 10 days, 11 days. He should have had that all scoped out by early summer and then put some gravel down, because that's if it rains, and it's been a very wet summer here in this particular region of the country. If there's that tropical storm, for example, down there in the Gulf decides to meander up into North Georgia by next week, which is very possible, that's going to be just a mud hole there. Noreen, I've been watching more of the folks in Class Bs lately. At least they're moving around and or hiking. Yes. I'm enjoying the folks that are, we have Unstoppable Morgan who's still moving around. We got Full Tiny House moving around. Kevin finally got off his butt and at least went up to Colorado to get rid of his storage locker. Living Free Mike says he's going to be doing some sort of traveling. I don't know how far he's going to get because I don't think his RV is going to take him very far. The Camo Day Fan Club, South Australia, 2 members so far. Hey, Ken. We got a lot of other. I know we have quite a few fans in Australia. I do get quite a few viewers from there. Shimei, will you marry me? TJ's new life wonders. Wow. I know Shimei's looking for a service geezer. Jamie could have sold that timber and the buyer would have cleared the land, at least part of it. Yeah, Jamie doesn't own the land, Danny. What's his friend, Steve? I think Steve owns the land. Jamie's just a guest on Steve's land. I think he said his name's Steve. I turned off notifications. Yeah, Janice Lala. One of the channels. I don't know, man. All I know is I have gotten a nice boost in subscribers the last 2 weeks. Who knows what caused it, but it's doing it. The channel's starting to really pick up in terms of subs. It doesn't matter whether they say nice things or nasty things about you. As long as they're talking about you, people want to check you out. Oh, who's this crazy Dave guy you're talking about? Well, they're checking me out, and some of them are subbing. So, I knew that. I said that. I said that to my doxy. I said to Doxinator, I'm putting up a rant video this morning, and who's gonna. I set things in that video to kind of. They're bait. There was bait. I put bait in the video. I know he's gonna do this. I know he's gonna commit, and he did. He fell for it. It's funny. This is funny. I knew it. And Doxy said, "Oh no, he's not gonna do a third video on you." I went, yeah. You watch. Chicken Scratch Travels. We'll be doing Arizona next month, jumping back on Route 66 and some national parks. Good. Things are getting back to normal real slowly here, okay? I noticed when I went to the Walmart yesterday, no more of those counter ladies out front and how they had the lines. They put like they put like yellow tape and then you had to stand in lines to get in the store. That was gone. Both entrances were open. There were no people out front counting you. Things are slowly getting back to a sense of normalcy. So, people are getting back on the road. Keep your hands on the wheel. My car, it steers itself. You point it in one direction and it goes. It's not one of those, those old cars from the 50s where you had to do this just to keep it going straight, Those VWs, they have a special steering tension, and you don't need to be doing this just to go straight down the road, You're correcting your YouTube addiction. Yeah, I'll tell you. Janice, Jamie could give the trees to Rob. Oh, Little House Off the Grid, Rob. King Pookie, how are you doing? Bounder Backwards. Dave 2D sent the subscribers last night to Camo Dave. Did he? Did he mention me? I wanted to watch. I didn't. I was not up late to watch Dave 2D's video last night, his live stream, and then he took it, and then it got taken down. I guess he had some music in it. But I wanted to, he commented on my chat and my comments the other day, something obscene. The boost in subs was all from Elvis Travels. And I did cut, that could be it. I covered Elvis a lot and I did get some good views off of that. So boom, bubble, bust, repeat. That could very well be true. Bandit the Nomad Pug. Oh, Bandit's here. Hey, Bandit, how are you doing? I didn't see. See, I love it when I can't catch everything. JK, I miss a lot because these things. AT Renee, how you doing? How's Wonderlust James doing? He hasn't posted too much lately. He's doing okay, I hope. I'm trying to catch up on everybody here. Have I missed anybody? Ken Kalalea, the Australian guy, right, yeah. Ken Kalalea, Briar Rose, good morning. All terrain, AT. Yeah, I don't know what Dave 2D is up to. He keeps talking about that house he bought and wherever it is. Where can you buy a $26,000 house that's decent in the United States of America? That seems to be, a crack house or perhaps some fallen down, ready for the wrecking ball house. I don't know. We'd like to see the house. And he keeps talking, I've seen the house, needs a little bit of work. But then he doesn't, okay, it's been like 3 weeks now. Let's see the house. Is there a house? Where are you staying? He got the element and now he's staying in some guy's RV. I don't know. I don't understand, Dave. And then he does these videos where he just kind of F's around, skateboards down the hallway of the RV there, puts a funny hat on and then the boozing it up thing. I don't know. Brian has 284 subs. Good for you. So Bandit the Nomad Pug, how's everything going out there in Azaronia? I'm enjoying watching all this stuff. Yeah, if you want to help out the channel, thank you, Shemay. PayPal.me/DCRTV. And of course, the hotline, which you want to take some calls. Call me on the hotline, 571-419-0463. I do not take blocked or restricted calls, so I'm not going to take it if it says restricted. Lawn chairs and beers, baby. What is it? Oh, dollars. That's the time, is it? I thought it was. I thought Doxony was sending me $9.50 from his massive pile of money there. Someone else called me all terrain a couple days. Oh, okay. There's my swag address. That's right. 104 North Green Street, number 116, Morganton, NC 28655. I haven't gotten any mail this week. I was. But 2 or 3 days. I like to go to the mailbox every day and find some mail there, and I haven't found any mail this week. So you need to just send me stuff. Send me some stickers, send me a card, whatever. Self-addressed stamped envelope. I'll send you a few stickers. What? AT copyright strike. Who got a copyright strike? What? Someone else. Okay, yeah. Zillow state search home sale. Okay. 25K, you'd be in shock how many there are when you put in the search criteria. Okay. I'm sure of it. There's lots of old houses and fallen down things and, distressed property things. You probably can find a lot of houses for 25,000. That's probably true. Especially when you get outside of a big metro area. My house needs a lot of work, but I love it. Nobody bothering me. Peaceful when the neighbors are put away. When the neighbors' dogs are put away. Yeah. Go frugal. Hey, nothing worse than a yippy yappy dog. Your neighbor has that. Oh my goodness. I was always been lucky not to live in a place with yippy dogs next door. But I've known people that, it's like anybody that, comes up the stairs or walks by the building, the dogs are, and then you hear that all day long. That can drive you crazy. I'm not moving to Detroit for a home for $7,000. And it's probably not in the best neighborhood either, right? AT Renee, I better claim it before things get out of hand. It's what is somebody using the same all-terrain? Yeah. YouTube, you can, I don't know. YouTube lets people use the same names. There's another Camo Dave in England. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. This is the Cam channel. Is there something worse than a yappy? There is something worse than a yappy dog, 6 yappy dogs. My sister is a violator. My sister has these 2 little yippy dogs, and she lives in this apartment, and anytime someone comes up the stairs, have you ever watched The Crockers? It's a homesteading drama. No, Chicken Scratch. I'll write that on my list. The Crockers. All right. I'll check them out. Yeah, Briar Rose. Divorces, unemployment circumstances. Somebody passes away. The house is a mess. The estate just wants it gone. My friend up in Northern Virginia, his house could probably go for $26K. Where I live, it's very safe. I've been here. There's been maybe only 2 murders. Oh, well, that's good. That's only 2. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. That's right. Travels Jason's wife. Oh, Jason's wife is converted a van, is going to live in it, so it's a van life channel too. Doxy is a big jokester. Yes, he is. That's right. Yeah, Mildew Manor. I don't know. It's a nice house. My friend has a really nice house in Reston, Virginia, but it does need a little bit of work. a lot bit of work. I could call little Adam mildew vehicle, mildew car, beater car. I got to start up beater car journeys. Beater car journeys. We're going to see if the beater car can make it 40 miles to Asheville today, or maybe it'll conk out in Marion or Black Mountain. Or can we make it? Come on, let's go. Oh, we're almost to the town line of Asheville, and we made it. And the check engine light just came on. Do I live in Virginia? I've lived in Virginia for over 40 years, but I'm now in beautiful North Carolina, AT. Town called Morganton. Unstoppable. It's an unstoppable town. It's called Unstoppable Morganton, North Carolina. We are about 45 minutes to an hour to the east of Asheville, and we are about an hour and a half to the northwest of Charlotte. So it's kind of between Asheville and Charlotte, right on I-40, so it's easy to get around. But I lived in Northern Virginia for, 72 to 17. That's a lot. That's right. My DVD collection and some books are still at Mildew Manor. That's right. It's a load of fake homestead rubbish to me. TJ's New Life. Yeah. Some of these channels you wonder, are they really living in their car? Are they really living full time in that RV? Are they really, you wonder if they're just faking it. And I think a lot of these people are. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you Wanderlust, and you were down in Georgia or someplace, right? And then you drove up through Western North Carolina on your way back to Ohio, and then you went west. I do remember that. Yeah, a lot of people come through the Asheville area. It's very popular. Beautiful, beautiful hiking up in there and mountains and camping. But they never come and say hi to Dave. They just drive right past. Oh, they're afraid of me. Oh. Morganton, hit the gas. Let's zoom through there. Charla Unplugged, how are you doing? Oh, your phone is at the bottom of a waterfall. Oh, no. Oh, no. Goodbye, phone. Farsi Forest's phone is at the bottom of a glacier there in British Columbia, right? Yeah, a lot of phones. You got to wonder, too. They said that at Disney. Don't they have those like water features? It's like some of the roller coasters, and there's a water feature, and you go through it. And then every now and then they drain the water out, and there would be like 30 cell phones in there. People just drop their phones, and once they hit the water, it's gone for, just get another one. My car isn't expensive, but it's not cheap. A 1.9K, 2K MGM Grand Marquis. The other funny thing is here in North Carolina, I did see this when I was living in Georgia a lot. People driving around really old cars. See quite a few 70s and 80s cars. People driving around. I saw a God, what was that car? A Mercury Marquis from like looked like mid 80s. Your beige is really a trip. Oh, yeah, that's right. Morgan did. That's right. She actually jumped in. The phone kept working. The camera kept working, and she saved it. If you pull it out real fast before the water gets in, you sometimes can save your phone. I put what did I have? A USB drive. I put it in the wash. I actually hand wash some of my Camo pants because they have duct tape on them. I have them duct taped together. And I hand washed a pair, and I left the USB drive in the pocket. And it said, I went to a website. It said, do not insert the drive if it's still wet. If you think it's still wet, don't do that because that'll fry it. The minute that electricity hits the drive, it'll fry it. So it said, leave the drive out for a couple days. Put it under a hot light or something, or in the sun. Let it thoroughly dry out. And there's a decent chance it might still work. So I did that. I put it like on the windowsill and let it really get warm and dried out. And then it worked. It worked. It was amazing. Even though it was totally submerged in my pocket, in my pants, in a bucket for a while. Lenny Devlin, how are you doing? There are a lot of nomads, you got to, and again, it's the honesty of the channel. You got to wonder. People that, especially I think people that claim to live in their cars, if they look really well groomed, if the car is not a mess, I still remember that Jimmy the Hobo guy. There's nothing else in the car. You don't see a pile of junk in the back seat. You're wondering, is he really living in that car? Or is he just living in a house or an apartment and then just driving and parking it somewhere, and I could do that. I was even thinking about doing that myself. A fake living in a car channel, You slipped on a boulder and wiped out James too. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. My uncle got to notice to renew his boat launch, park pass 36 a year. Got me thinking about an RV and a car camping. You can park there and be legit. Unstoppable Morgan, dropped her phone into the lake, right? It did work, yeah. If you pull it out real fast, the water did not. Hopefully, it was a nicely sealed phone, But yeah, you got to be really careful about that. I've done that a couple times. I had a little flip cell phone, and I had it in pants pocket, put it in the wash, and then I'm going, "Where's my cell phone?" And I'm going, "Oh, it's in my pocket in the wash." You hear the washer. Rah, rah, rah. And then you take it out, and I just went, it was dead. Yeah, it was gone. But it was a $15 phone. Oh, my. Click Dave's thumbs up. That's right. We need some more thumbs up. Let's get us up to 35. That's right. OS. Yeah, one of those OS moments. Isn't that? Oh, my God. And then what was it, where I was living in my condo back in Virginia, it was pouring rain, and I know I had my phone with me in the car, and I ran into the house because it was pouring rain. I get in the house, and I don't have my phone. Where's my phone? And I never found it. I never found the phone. I just never did. I went back to the car when the rain stopped, and I looked under the seats and felt everywhere. I couldn't find the phone. And then the whole, couple of 100 feet or so that I ran, I could not. Maybe the phone fell and got in the water and got washed down a gully or something. I don't know, but I never found the phone. Hey, several videos ago, you mentioned your feelings get hurt when you see comments on your stomach-tight T-shirts. Hey, when we were getting older, we get bigger. My feelings are not hurt, okay? They don't get hurt. It's just funny. Yeah. The problem, too, is these Sony action cams, and Mike was mentioning this, when you use an action cam, GoPro, whatever, the lens on it is wide view, so you can see like all this in one shot. It'll make things in the center picture look kind of, and it's like your gut will look bigger. You zoom it down, you say, hey, look at my belly. And it really fills up the screen, and it makes you look like you're fat. This one isn't too bad. I'm not skinny, but I think I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm not, pleasantly plump. And it is funny how, sometimes I'll shoot my videos and I'll look at myself and go, oh my God, yeah. I don't know. I've gotten used to, I'm probably a pretty goofy looking guy. I don't care. I do. Sometimes I'll shoot a video and I've got something hanging on some crap in my beard or something hanging there. And I'm like, I'm Zep. I don't want to reshoot it. So what? Oh, then I'll get all these comments. You have something hanging from your nose. Did you see that? Yeah, I know. So what? You intentionally drowned a phone in their cheap red wine. I did that. I've done the same thing. I had an old phone that still worked, and I got a new phone to replace it. And I wanted to, make sure that no one could access what was on the old phone. So I did that. I took the old phone, which was just a cheap shit $20 phone, and I think I filled a baggie up with a bag with water and dumped the phone in the thing. And I've done that with old laptops too. The laptop is busted. It doesn't work anymore, but some idiot could probably get in and take it apart and take the hard drive out and find information on it. So I do where I'll try to destroy a laptop before I toss it, or take it I'll do the environmental thing, take it to the place, but I want to make sure it's dead. So I'll throw it around a little bit, or, I don't want someone going in and saying, no one's going to do that, but someone could take it apart and, the hard drive. Oh, look at, Army, the Camo Army. Okay, geez. Stolen pallor. My Dachshundator is stolen pallor. He has that kind of pale look about him. Oh, you're going to go horseback riding. Is James with you? You got to both go? Be careful. I would always be afraid horseback riding. The Christopher Reeve there, do you remember him? He fell and injured his neck. And man, I don't know. My sister likes horses. She put me on her horse once. I think I've ridden a horse once, and it was like, yeah, big whoop. I accidentally had my phone slip into my tomato soup. It was in there for a few seconds, completely took it out, lost all my pics. That's the worst part. Betty, yeah, you got to get the backup thing. Google Photos is good. You can back up all your photos so they're all in the cloud, so yeah, it's going to happen. You're going to lose. The phone will get busted. You'll drop it. It'll, I've been out. I don't know how many times I go out for a hike and it starts to pouring rain and I've got this phone and I keep telling myself, bring along a little plastic trash bag. So in case you get in a downpour, you can put your phone in your pocket and keep it dry. I keep telling myself that, and it's like every time this summer's been crazy because I've done that at least 5 or 6 times. I'm out on a hike, and it's usually the furthest you are away from the car. All of a sudden, there's a downpour, a little couple of drops, and you're going, okay, and then all of a sudden, and you got your phone, and you're like, okay, I'll put my phone up here, or it's like, jeez. Of course, dropping the phone into the toilet. Like, remember the carpetbagger? What did he drop? Drop his camera or something? Put the camera on the back of the toilet in some public restroom, and then it slid off. That's not fun either. Drown your phone in cheap red wine. Just paste blah, 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 blah into your YouTube search bar, and it should bring you to my old video with bad editing. But I think you'll like the music. It's a Zydeco musician's take on Happy. Happy? Oh. Ziggy with it. I'm from NOLA myself. So cool. We'll check it out. I don't lose phones in water, but occasionally a golf club after a bad shot. Have you done the thing where you've dropped it under in the car and it goes under the seat and you can't find it? That's a fun one. Don't do that with your car keys either. That's now you don't have to worry now with the fob things, because as long as the fob's in the car, you can start the car. But in the old days, with the keys, you're getting ready to start the car and whoops, you drop them and they go bounce off the floor mat and then go under the seat somewhere or down between the seats. And now you're stuck. You can't do anything. You can't go anywhere, and then you've got to get out of the car and look, it's wedged way down there somewhere. Oh man, that's right. That's our theme today, Kino. That's a good theme. Tell us all your horror stories about dropping your phones into waterfalls and ruining your phones. Who hasn't? Who has not ever dropped the phone and ruined it? Who has never who has never dropped a phone either into water or on cement and ruined who has not done that? As anybody who has not ruined a phone or 2 or 3 or 4? It's best to transfer all phone to a hard drive or other storage device if you get locked out of your account or lose everything, or if you get hacked, strangers have everything. Yeah. No, it's very true. Backup. Okay. I mean, I got, what do I got here? I got a gazillion of these things around. I backup. The problem is they're all in the apartment here, So I do like 5 backups, but they're all in one spot. So if the apartment caught fire and I had to run out, that all my backups would be gone. No, I do back up a lot. I have a couple cloud services, and so things are backed up. Aside my phone, what is this stuff? I'm like, the things that are important to you are your pictures, right? That's the stuff that, hey, if they're gone, you've lost all those family memories and memories of your friends and stuff like that. But, Mr. Tasmod's calling. Tasmod from Oregon. My name is Tasmod from Oregon. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, TM. What's up?
Well, we had a good rainstorm come through, so that'll knock the fires back a little bit. The only problem is now we're worried about
flooding,
mudslides
and flooding. That's the next thing that happens. Yeah. That's right. That's what happens in California. They have the big fires, then they get that torrential rains, and then the mudslides. Oh no! Hey, Maximal's minibus. Nice to see you. Well, good, Tasmod.
So we're still doing okay. Did you get that email that I sent you about how many acres? It was a video from Channel 8, how many acres that were burnt.
Where was it? Where did you send that on the Camo David GMX?
Yeah,
I haven't caught up with those. I have to get caught up with my email. I've been negligent on that last day or two. I will do that. I will look at it.
Okay, well, everybody have a good day.
All right, Dasmod, you too. Take care. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, I want to shout out. I did a shout out the other day to a Maximus minibus, Mary. That was a wonderful video. Yeah, I can never remember the name of it. what now or something like that. And what dealing with family issues and trying to live on the road and all that other stuff, and a really nice video. She does some good stuff. She needs more subscribers, but she doesn't. She has a quirky style, I love the way she puts the music in, and she has a style that I really like. And this video is confusing to me because she's up in, I think, New York somewhere, and it's all snowy. And I'm thinking, really, are they getting snow in New York already? No, this was from last February, but it was a really good video. She takes a little while to put the videos together and all that, but they're very good. Yes, I do enjoy them a lot. I don't talk about them as much. I should. I really need to go pick the channels that I really like and start talking about them more, but I remember that video you did on what was the history of Nantucket or something? Or was Martha's Vineyard? I forget now, but you did a really cool video on one of those Massachusetts islands there, and it was neat. I'm blushing. Now you do have a very good way of storytelling. You do. You have a very you could be on NPR. You could be one of those NPR storytellers. You should do that. You would be good on that. National Public Radio. Yeah, Nantucket. Yeah, it was Nantucket. There was an old lady from Nantucket. There's some places I've never been. I have never been to Massachusetts. I'd love to see Boston. I would love to see, Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket. I want to see the Teddy Kennedy Bridge. I'd love to see all that stuff, but someday I'll get up there. Someday I want to get up there to Massachusetts. The Teddy Kennedy Bridge. Yeah. Wow. Martha's Vineyard. You should. You would be good on public radio. That's what I'm always amazed when I'm on the road in the rural areas. It's really hard to hear the right-wing AM talkers, but you can get NPR up and down the dial, all over the place. Come on over, Chappaquiddick. Right. Yeah, there's some good videos on that. I can't remember his name. There's some guy that goes and looks at the Google Maps and stuff like that, and then he'll show us all the map coordinates of where certain things happened. The James Dean car crash in California and what road he was driving on. I forget the name. Craig, do you remember that guy's name that does those videos? Something Forrest. It's not Foresty Forrest. I can't remember his name now, but he does these videos where he looks at the YouTube maps, and he'll drill down and he'll show us exactly where things happen and where James Dean drove and where what was it, Leonard Skinner plane crash, where exactly it hit the ground and what they took off from. And he does a really good video on the Teddy Kennedy thing and, where Teddy was at the party, and then, where that, body of water was and the bridge without the sides. And and it's fascinating to see all that stuff. Yeah, the History Channel. Does History Channel, do they show history anymore? I don't know. All those channels, when the History Channel first started, it was such a cool channel. And then it does all this goofy stuff. All those cable channels have gotten kind of weird. The Pretty Blonde Bus Lady. Oh. Protected Profile. You met Teddy? I haven't. One of my friends gave me an autographed Teddy Kennedy picture, but I don't think I've ever. Teddy era. Used to remember Howard Stern doing his Teddy Kennedy impression. Oh man, I always think, and I do enjoy some of the alternate history channels. You ever see those where what if something did or didn't happen? You know, what if one little event didn't happen? What if Kennedy didn't get assassinated, John Kennedy in Dallas, Texas back in 1963? What if that didn't happen? What if he served out his term? What if he ran for re-election in 1964? Can you imagine how much different the whole history of this country would be in terms of the presidents? You know, I mean, if John Kennedy, would he have run re-election in 1964, or would Goldwater have beat him? We wouldn't have had Lyndon Johnson as president. And then, you know, or here's another one. The whole thing about the 1960 election, you know, the theory was that Mayor Daley in Illinois, through some precincts in Chicago and through the state to Kennedy almost lost that election in 1960, and Richard Nixon would have become president in 1960. And then the whole history of the country would be different, right? Watergate wouldn't have happened. Kennedy would never have been assassinated. Would Kennedy have run for president in 64 or 68? You know, what Robert Kennedy, the whole history of the country would have been changed. Who knows who our president would be today? I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot of events in history. Just one little thing changes so much, you know. So true. Yes, I would like to see history on the History Channel. A great place to see history, though, is your local PBS station, okay? Here in North Carolina, we got a really good network that's got 4 stations. They're 4 channels. They run 4 channels, and they have some really good historical shows on there. And on YouTube, exactly. YouTube, if you want to watch all that stuff, some great history stuff, World War II, alternate history. Yeah, it's a great place. That's why I like YouTube. I remember that John might have subscribed. Remember the guy? Yeah, the Google Maps guy. I'm subbed to him on my other channel, and I need to watch, see that. But Morgan says she will coming back to Louisiana. Good for her. Ancient Aliens. Yeah, they do those. That's right. History Channel is like, the Ancient Aliens, those are fun documentaries to watch, but if it's just 24/7 to that, you get a little tired of it. Truck Stop is a German country band. Louisiana Ladies Wild and Nice, but that's all I know. Ziggy with it. In the early 80s, my friend said that he'd like to see a channel with nothing but video jukebox videos. Yeah. MTV. Yeah. I remember when MTV launched. We had a cable company our cable company in Reston, Virginia back then was owned by Warner, and Warner Communications, whoever that was, started MTV. So they put MTV on as many of their cable systems as possible. So we got it from day one. I remember when it launched, they played the Buggles' Video Killed the Radio Star. That was the first song. And I remember that. It evolved. It was kind of stale for a while. And then it got pretty good as you got into the late 80s. And then a bunch of other music channels came up. And then they eventually got into doing teen-based soap opera stuff, I liked 120 Minutes. It was on, what was it on? Sunday nights at midnight or something, 11 o'clock, I forget. But I always liked that show. It had a lot of the out there, edgy, progressive-y, weird rock. I always liked that show. And then they started MTV2 for a while, and they went back to playing music videos on that for a while, and then that got corrupted. So I don't know. Video Killed the Buggles. Yeah, that was the very first MTV video. Video killed the radio star. That was the first one. Trevor Horn. Remember Trevor Horn? Yeah, a lot of Duran Duran. I always liked Duran Duran, the Reflex. The Reflex. Yeah, a lot of Duran Duran, Tina Turner, Michael Jackson. Yeah, a lot of it. That's right. We're so friggin' far behind. Yeah. Kid in the late 60s. That's right, Doggone RV, and I'm the same way. When we were in the 1960s, we thought we'd have a moon base by 1980 and we'd be on Mars by 1985 or 1990. We really thought we were on the edge of something. We'd have this full-time space station where you could go vacation by 1992 or something. All this stuff would be done before 2000. We thought by 2020, I mean, shit, people would be living in the moon. There would be colonies all over there. I mean, it's like, didn't happen, did it? The last man to walk on the moon, 1972. That we have not had another human being on the moon in close to 50 years now. Forrest Haggerty. That's right. Thank you very much. Forrest Haggerty, really cool channel. I knew it was Forrest something. He goes and looks at YouTube, Google Maps, and he shows you all the deets. Like, we know all about Pearl Harbor, okay, the planes came in, the Japanese bomb, but you don't know all the details about which direction they came in from and where the bombs actually hit and where they, he gives you all that background information. And it's really interesting. It's a very interesting channel. Forrest Haggerty. Remember the Queen video was branded in the U.S. because all the band members dressed up like girls. Oh. I don't remember that one. Do you remember the song? Do you remember the song? David Bowie did that David Bowie dressed up like a woman several times in his videos. Be My Wife. One of my favorite David Bowie songs is called Be My Wife. And I he does have he does have a certain feminine look about him. That he was very gender bending during his career. I always liked Bowie. Be my wife. What was that? The story about him and who was it? Mick Jagger or something. They were. What was her name? Zoe Bowie. I don't know. She came home and found him and Mick together, and a lot of kooky stories. I want to break free. Oh yeah, that's right. I think that was the video. Yeah, I do vaguely remember seeing that. Good old Freddie Mercury. Bicycle. Remember bicycle. Remember bicycle races? That was a weird one. I want to ride my bicycle. Wall of Voodoo. I love Mexican radio. Yeah. We're getting into music now. I'm on a Mexican radio. That's a great song. The Spiders from Mars. That's right. I drank a beer with Ray Manzarek. Wow. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, I remember him. I don't remember you drinking the beer dog lips, but yeah. I just love the Doors. I love the LA Woman. I love that album. That's, there are, I'm looking at, there's my music collection back there. And most of those albums, there's one or two songs on them that I like, and that's it. But, there's a couple albums that I love the whole album, and LA Woman is one of them. The whole album is just, magnificent. Has anyone heard from Elvis Travels? Did he make it to Kentucky? I was working last night. Yes, he was in the Kentucky rain. Kentucky rain. It's going to Memphis, right? Got to go to Tupelo, Mississippi, right? And see where he was born. I don't know, man. I don't know Elvis. Hungry like the wolf. Hungry. Yeah, great Duran. I love Duran. Paul McCartney. Yeah. Any group that would have been in Bond movies. That's right. All the Bond movie themes from cool rock bands. Yeah, Duran, Sheena Easton, Paul McCartney. The one from what's her name? Skyfall. Who was the lady that did Skyfall? Adele. I think it was Adele, right? I love that song. Skyfall. No, that's a great song. Did you ever hear how Morrison got the line in the song, I woke up this morning and I got myself a beer? Really? No, I never knew that. I worked at a big radio station in the early 80s. You met Bowie, the Psychedelic Furs, Neil Young, The Jam, and Elvis Costello? What station did you work for, Maximus Minibus? I did not know that. I'll have to chat with you. I got to hear all their stories. Somewhere up in Massachusetts. What is it? FNX? You work at FNX? That's a good station. It's gone. It's gone. I think they're country now, aren't they? 100.1017 is country or something. Ugh. The Buzzcocks. Alice Cooper. Got myself a superjet. It sounds like that Soprano song. Woke up this morning. I got myself a gun. BCN. Oh, you worked at BCN. Oh, wow. That station's gone now, too. All those good old rockers are all gone. They're all gone. Pre-FNX. Wow. Wow, you're old, Mary. You're old. But you did. Oh, but it was jazz then. I did not know they were jazz. Wow. Crazy. You got fired because of the Buzzcocks. Why? What happened? Pete Shelley. R.I.P. Pete Shelley, right? Man. Yeah. I was never much Larry. I was never much a Dylan fan. My sister met Bob Dylan though. She was at a horse farm in Herndon, Virginia, which is where I went to high school. And her friends, she had friends that were in the music business or something. And Bob Dylan came and stayed with him and rode his horse around their little paddock there in downtown Herndon. And she did not even know who he was. And she said, "Oh, there was some singer rock guy there today." And who? And she goes, "There's somebody named Bob Dalton or Dylan or something." I go, "Bob Dylan? Oh yeah, he kind of had a grizzly beard." And it's like, "You met Bob Dylan? Yeah, who is he?" She didn't even know who he was. She was more into Bobby Sherman back then. It's like, Bobby Sherman. Oh, hell with Bob Dylan. They had a poll of the Listeners Weekly. Oh, you cheated. You fraud. You made that good for you. Well, if you got to cheat, that's a good way to go. Yeah. The Goldfinger, that's the one. Goldfinger. I love those old Bond songs. I love them. They're great. I think one of my CDs in that collection is all the old Bond songs. Yeah, my sister just loved Bobby Sherman. I'm hanging around. Yeah. Easy come, easy go. What was that TV show he was in? The one that was set up in Seattle or something. He was in a show, The Bride. Here Come the Brides or something. I don't know. I remember she always watched that. Tell us the story. Hidden Highways, how you doing? Patty's Perspectives, true. That's right. Spandau Ballet. Never mind. I gotta do some music stuff on YouTube somewhere because I got so many cool music memories. To Sir with Love. Who did that? Was Dusty Springfield or To Sir with Love? Here Come the Brides. Got a call here from Pennsylvania. Let's see who's calling. Hello? Is this phone working? Hello?
Hey, Dave, how are you?
I'm doing good. Who could this be?
This is Keith from Pittsburgh.
Keith from Pittsburgh. All right.
Yes.
How you doing?
Good. You asked me to call a while back. Even Craig did. I'm the guy that worked at Mr. Rogers.
Oh, yeah. I remember him telling me about you. Right. Yeah, I did see that movie. That was a good movie there with Tom Hanks. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it was a little strange, though, for me because I've never have I seen a movie that I knew the person the movie was about. And it was kind of a hard sell for me with Tom Hanks because, knowing Fred, it was like he was trying to be Fred, and it just...
Yeah, and the other thing I didn't like about the movie, too, was more about the reporter. It was so much about the reporter's life and how Fred touched him and, changed his life and all that and get him to see life differently. And I realized, I guess they were trying to work some drama into it, but it was, I thought it would be more about, Mr. Rogers and his history. And it did get into that, but the movie kind of drifted away from that. And it was an okay movie, but I was kind of disappointed a little bit in it.
Well, maybe really want to call you though is, I still work in television, and I used to do on the road. I'd go for VH1, and I did some of those behind the music.
Oh, really?
I think we were talking. Yeah, I went out with Pearl Jam.
Wow.
Out with Rod Stewart. Who else? Boy George. That was interesting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's funny though, Dave. I know you probably know. When you get through the crust of these people, like their little protective crust, and you have to work. They're just like me and you. A lot of them, they're just normal people that have problems, and it's just that the crust that's always around them keeps them protected.
High desert. Yeah.
They're really just normal people. A lot of them.
Yeah. He was a Presbyterian minister, and he had his own issues and everything else, and yeah. Wow.
Well, I just wanted to say hi, Dave.
Nice to hear from you. I'll give you a call back one of these days when I'm on my walk in the afternoon, and we can chat some more, okay?
That'd be great.
All right, Keith. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bye.
All right, Keith from Pittsburgh. So Mr. Rogers. Olivia from Texas. Yeah, 4.5 magnitude early this morning in Los Angeles. And Rosie O'Kelly was wakened up by her. She was already awake. That's right. Carolina Tony's emailing me. What does he want? Oh, check out what happened to my channel in the last 24 hours. Awesome. We got a PayPal $5. What happened? Something happened to Carolina Tony. What, did he get a viral video? Let's see. Carolina Tony. 37,000 views. Wow. Cooking with Brenda Gannett. Wow. Carolina Tony did a cooking video. 37,000 views. Congratulations, Tony. Very good. They call me Mr. Tibbs. They had an earthquake. They just had an earthquake in New Jersey. Did they, Shimei? Did you feel that? I don't know. Guys, see, when I do the phones, then I get backed up on these things here. Anyway. Men Without Hats. I always liked them. They were from Canada, right? Yeah. The Safety Dance. Yeah. Do. Yeah, they had that kind of tall guy with the long hair. Leave yourself behind. We can dance. We can dance. Yeah, that's a good song. It's safe to dance. It's safe to dance. That's what I like about, what's the channel on Sirius XM? First Wave. They still play all those old songs. I like that. Anybody remember the AM channel in the early 80s and 70s? It was out of Little Rock, Arkansas, Beaker Street. They played half the albums of top rock. Signal would fizzle out after sunset. No, I don't remember that station because I wasn't. There was a station in Baltimore. There was a funny little AM station, 860 WAYE. And they would do that. They would play. It was in the 70s. It was a little AM station, but they would play like entire albums. Well, we're going to play side one of Grateful Dead, something or other. And they had these DJs that really kind of hippie sounding, but they would play like entire sides. It was a funny little station. I don't know if maybe Rosie will remember that. If Rosie's here, you remember 860 AM WAYE Baltimore. It's a funny little station. Anyway, I know a lot. KTK 105.7 in Baltimore. Anybody remember them? They were cool. They were kind of progressive rocker back in the 70s too. Baltimore had some really cool radio back then. They needed to do a live stream during football games. You know what? I should do that. That's not a bad time. And now my chat is stuck. Beaker Street Dave. I don't remember. And my chat is kind of doing weird things now. Like it's going, but I can't scroll up or down on it. Anyway, so I missed a whole lot there, and I can't scroll up or down to see if anybody's. Yeah, it won't let me. There he goes. Why do you love the Australians? Buy you won't, but you won't. Malaysia. I have heard. I have Straight Talk Wireless, and I've heard problems with when you take a long distance call from outside the country, then they can hit your bill with an extra charge. I've heard people having that problem with them. So I do not. This is. I only use this for domestic calls. Okay. I googled that, and most of the time you can get a call from Malaysia, and I don't want to. I just know that I'm going to get a $72 phone bill with a charge from Malaysia on it. Okay, because I'm not supposed to. I don't know. I don't. Use a VPN. YMCA, the reflex, the politics of dancing. We got to do that. You only live. Your favorite. There's we go. Your favorite Bond song. Gosh, I'm not going to be able to find that. It would be nice if this was just. It would be right on the top here, and I can see it. It's not going to be it. I have my Bond. Oh, I wish I. I'm not going to be able to find it. But I would love to find I have the best Bond tunes here. Well, I could Google that on this. Bond theme songs. Okay, let's go. We can go through that because some of them I really love. Bond. Okay, Wikipedia. Bond theme songs. Okay, so let's go through the list here. Oh, come on. What is this? The James Bond theme. See James Bond music. Okay, here we go. What? It's Goldfinger. Okay, here we go. Goldfinger, Shirley Bassey, Thunderball, Tom Jones. Remember that? You Only Live Twice, Nancy Sinatra, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, We Have All the Time in the World, Louis Armstrong, Diamonds Are Forever with Shirley Bassey. Remember Shirley Bass? Diamonds Are Forever. Paul McCartney and Wings, Live and Let Die. The Man with the Golden Gun, Lulu. Nobody Does It Better. That was Carly Simon. That's right. Moonraker with Shirley Bassey again. For Your Eyes Only, Sheena Easton. An All-Time High. Rita Coolidge. Remember her? Wasn't she around? Yeah, text me instead, Malaysia. I'm not going to answer a call from Malaysia. I'm going to get a charge for $30 for receiving that. That's just the way my phone is. It's a cheap shit phone. I don't take out of country. I'd love to chat with you, but text me or email me, okay? Aha, The Living Daylights. License to Kill was Gladys Knight. Goldeneye was Tina Turner. Tomorrow Never Dies, Sheryl Crow. Garbage. I remember I loved Garbage. They always like Garbage. Tomorrow Never Dies. Or no, rather, The World Is Not Enough. Die Another Day. You Know My Name, Chris Cornell. Skyfall, Adele. Yeah, that's a great song. Skyfall. I love that song. Anyway, those are some of the James Bond themes. Pretty cool. You only live twice. Yeah, I don't know. I like Skyfall's one of my favorites. I have to say that. All right. That's right. Tex Sturgis. Bond songs. Yeah, what was the Duran Duran one? Oh, that was View to a Kill, right? View to a Kill. Yeah. That's a great song. And the video for that up at the Eiffel Tower, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, I like Duran Duran. They were one of my favorites. The Camo Army. That's right. Camo Army. Yazoo. Yeah, I liked Yazoo. Alison Moyet. That was a great. She was good. Yeah. Don't Go. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. The town it was filmed in is about 100 miles from where I live. Wow. Microwave Dave cooks garbage. Yeah. I always liked Garbage. They were a great band. Garbage Band. A Garbage Band. Yeah. Shirley Manson. Yeah, that was great. There was a Brit. They were British guys, and she was American, right, or vice versa. I can't remember. The big hits. Yeah, only happy when it rains. I'm only happy when it rains. Crotchy's here. Oh, you want to say hi to Crotch? I just woke up. I just woke up. I thought I was going to sleep through the whole show. Oh, what a thank Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Is that all? Is that that's the only super chat Dave's going to get today? Oh, okay. Well, I need more booze. I need more booze. And we're out of money. There's no more money left, though. If you want to help Dave out, don't forget super chat there. Hit the little dollar sign. Send him a few bucks, and he'll be happy. Of course, you can wait till tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern time, and yeah. Anyway, Dave makes more money in the evening anyway because people seem to more drunks are watching the show, and they're a lot more they're a lot more open with their wallets. You know, people when they look Shemay, $20. Thank you. Oh, I love you, Shemay. I love you. Oh, I'll go kiss your picture. It's up on the wall there. Yeah. Where is Shemay? There's Shemay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, okay. What's this, Shemay? Yum, yum, yum. I love you, Shemay. Crotchy to do the begging. Yeah. He begged for booze. I don't care. I have no principles whatsoever. Absolutely none. All right. So we can stay there without falling over. There we go. I don't know. What should I call this guy? Lonnie. I think I'll call him Lonnie. Oh, sorry. So, where are we here? Oh, we got 15 more minutes. I'm gonna do it till 11 o'clock. An hour and a half. I can keep it up for an hour and a half. That's right. Dave can do it for an hour and a half. No problem. He's got stamina. That's right. Well, David Muir on the ABC News tonight. The virus is going back up, and the presidential race is heating up, but there's a shortage of Mickey dolls at thrift stores. Tom Yamas is on that one. I don't know. Well, yeah, Carolina Tony. Why doesn't he ever show up on my chat? You know? I guess it's too early for him. I'm in his head all the time. I don't know, you know. 3 videos in the last 2 weeks on, on this guy. He took the bait. He took yesterday's bait. He took the bait. I in a way, do those videos knowing I'm putting things in there that, he's going to, I know it. Oh, but it worked, and it worked. Oh, text it. You have to reserve 1:45 to watch Casey. Is Casey on? Oh, an hour and 45 minutes. Yeah. Is she on now? I don't know. Casey Roman. The Camo Dave Army. That's right. The Camo Dave Army and the Nomadic Fanatic. Why do old folks eat so much peanut butter? Do they? I don't know. I guess because they a lot of them don't have teeth, and it's pretty easy to eat peanut butter. You don't really have to chew it, right? That's like that Hobo Shoestring, who I love watching his channel. He's the hobo guy, rides the rails, and I guess he doesn't have any teeth. He talks like this, but he was having a Whopper the other day, and I'm thinking, he did pretty well, taking that Whopper and chewing it up without any teeth. But a Whopper is a real gooey burger. If there's a Five Guys around, the Five Guys burgers are really expensive. They're $15 or something, but squeaky. That's right. It's not squeak. It's not really a squeak, though. It's kind of a grunt. I don't know. What is this thing? An anteater or a hedgehog? It's a camo, though. Yeah. Go Donnie Calm. Shortage of coins, yeah. It's a joke, Dave. That's right. There's a lot more at night. I do think that's why many of the nomads or the people do the super chats at night, because people are, they're having some adult beverages and the money is a little more flowing. But usually do pretty well in the morning, but I'm fine. I'm totally fine. It's a duck sound. Yeah. Quacker. What is this thing? It keeps saying new tab. My Chromebook is doing weird things lately. I don't know. You want a cooking video? Okay. I was really pissed off the other day. I went to the Walmart and they said they're not carrying their Morningstar Farms, those Harvest Burgery things. They have all those different flavors, spicy bean and all that. They're not carrying those anymore, at least at my Walmart. I don't know. They have other soy burgery things, but I don't know. It's parody. That's right. Money. Who remember the flying lizards? I want money. That's what I want. I want money. Do. Get a thrill. I want money. Yes, we've had a number of nomads lose some weight. What do we have? Mikey's actually losing some weight. He's looking a little trimmer there, living free. We've had Adam the Voo lose some weight. Who else is looking good? Carpetbagger's looking pretty good these days. A lot of people are doing the weight thing. Yeah, Eric kind of did, and then he kind of didn't. I don't know. We're not going to get into that. Yeah. Yeah, I want money. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Beatles was a cover song too, right? All these bands covered money. I don't know if the Beatles. That's back when the Beatles were doing like covers of other people's songs. Casey has a live every Sunday evening. It's pretty. I watch it, Betty. I do watch it. I watched her last week. She was very interesting. She was talking about the Babe bus and about getting a real estate license and all that. Grunty. I like Grunty. My name is Grunty. Enjoying your input. Starting around 13 years old, I used to listen to KMOX 1120. I used to listen to KMOX too, yeah. It's actually a really good station. I used to listen to them on the old days, yeah. What was his name? I can't remember. There's a guy that used to be on Washington radio, and then he went and got a radio show on KMOX for many years. I can't remember his name. KMOX. Yeah, the Beatles. Okay, the Beatles wrote it. That was a Lennon-McCartney song. Living Free Mike wants to show you a great recipe. I don't know. He has the flair for Nutritos. No, there's a good documentary on flying lizards. That lady that sang, she didn't sing. She talked for them. She did a whole bunch of songs. But and they show them today. The lady and the guy that were in the band. It was kind of a techno band. It wasn't. They didn't really play instruments. She didn't really sing. There's a new video came out. Not a new one. It came out a couple years ago, updating us on the flying lizards, and it's very funny. And she goes, singing is hard and talking is easier, so that's why I talk my songs. I want money. Moby Grapes. I like Moby. Remember Moby? I used to listen to some of his stuff. It was pretty cool. You should go. Yeah, Danny, you should go live. It's a hedgehog. Yeah, that's what I thought. It looked like a hedgehog. A camo hedgehog. Isn't that cool? Microwave food is actually better for retaining nutrients than most foods. Really? It's supposedly much better, much healthier for you. I don't know. Tea bags. What do you mean by that, Lenny Devlin? This kind of tea bag. So anyway, what's the news? We got a presidential election. We got a pandemic. We got earthquakes. We got wildfires. And now we got a Supreme Court battle we're going to have. Oh, my gosh. What next? Asteroid. It's going to be crazy. Eric of Pneumatic Fanatic said he was losing weight, subs and views when he was doing the weight loss video, so he stopped as soon as he reached his goal. And then he put on the pounds probably, right? Yeah. Well, Moby was a DJ in a new wave punk bar in your hometown, Janice Lala. The Beat. Wow. Wow. I talk to Europe via WhatsApp daily with no charge on either. Yeah, free app. Yeah, I don't know. I know I've chatted with some folks. I've chatted with folks in Canada. I've chatted with folks in Canada, and I have to use like Facebook, the Facebook phone thing. Yeah, here it is, the Malaysian lady. Malaysia. Well, hope you're doing well today. Okay, see, I got your stuff, Malaysia. So just yeah. I don't know. I don't want to chance it. I'm gonna get a bill. Then I'm gonna have to come on here and I got a $92 phone bill. You could talk to our Malaysian viewer using an app. Yeah, I should call me up on what's it called? That Facebooky thing. Facebook phony thing. Call me up on that. I don't think they'll charge me anything because they don't have my credit card. Oh, we got something from Rockford. Mr. Rockford, where are you? Are you here today? It's just. Oh, yeah. Thanks, no biggie. She is nuts. Wonder who he's talking about. Mr. Rockford. Yeah, well, he'll be here tonight. Hope he shows up tonight. Please hit the like button. That's right. Oh yeah, Moby did a lot of vinyl. Yeah, whatever. You can make phone calls on Facebook Messenger. I know that because my Rockford is lurking. I know he's out there somewhere. Adam the Woo did the weight thing. Yes, Adam. Yeah. Adam kind of lost it and then added it back on. That's right. And Noreen has got a busy schedule. She has a big chart on her wall of all the different channels she has to mod for. That's right. I hope he does. God. Do 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 do. There I am. There I am. There I am. Oh, Jamie, there. Yeah, we gotta get the van build going. We got to get the van build going. I don't know what's going on with that van build. Jamie's still clearing some land there in North Georgia, but we still don't have any dates on it. So if it's going to happen in October, and I don't have any dates on it, who knows? All right, folks, we're coming up on 11 o'clock, and Noreen's got some other chats to moderate for, so we will say adios. I want to thank Danny Lee and Shimei. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And we'll be back tonight at 7 o'clock. So get your adult beverage ready or whatever. Just have a Sprite or something. And we will entertain you for an hour tonight. What is the Svengoolie movie tonight? I did not check on that. Hold on a second. And we'll see what the movie is on MeTV. Let's see here. Svengoolie. The Svengoolie movie is Dr. Cyclops. Ooh, is a bald guy with funny round glasses. Dr. Cyclops tonight at 8 on MeTV. Thank you, Janice. I appreciate that. Go, Donnie, go. I was a professional DJ. Played my only clubs in there. Wow. It's just some Yorkshire tea. I tell you, if I was drinking booze this early, I would be sound asleep by noon. I can't. It just puts me to sleep. Nice to see everybody here today. Thank you so much. Free to travel. Nice to see you here. It's me, first name, last name. Yeah, I did get the message. It did come through. So message me, all right? If we can figure out some other way other than if you can call on like Facebook or something, maybe we can chat because they don't have my credit card there and they won't hit me with a bill for something. Adam the Woo, yeah. Adam the Voo. Elvis. Rolling Rocks. James nailed the weight loss. James is looking good. Oh, yes. Wonderlust Estate. He's looking really good. I did my weight. I'm only 162 pounds. I'm not, what do you say? Hey. I'll dance for money. In the Navy, in the Army, you can. In the Army. Remember the Gang of Four? Oh, what was that song from the Gang of Four? Oh, that was a good song. The Gang of Four did some really good stuff. I Love a Man in Uniform. Remember that song? Yeah. I love a man in uniform. Adam the Woo tours hotel rooms. That's right. It's right. He should do the Dan Bell thing and get dirty hotel rooms. Maybe Adam the Woo and Dan Bell could get together and do some. That would be a cool mashup. You're 100 pounds heavier than Camo Dave. Get out there and do that disc golf. That'll lose you some weight. You got to play some more disc golf, okay? I love him. I like to see you shoot. Oh, take it off. Take it all off. All right, everybody. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. Got to hang it up for now. Noreen's got some other stuff to do. Thank you, Shimei. Thank you, Doxinator. Thank you. Maximus Minibus, send me your phone number on regular email, camodave@gmx.com, and I'll give you a call. I'd love to chat about your music background and your radio stuff. Shimei used to work as a call screener at a radio station in Trenton, New Jersey, and we've chatted about radio. I love to talk about radio, especially the old music radio stuff and FNX and BCN and stuff. So send me your phone number if you want. I don't know if you know. I won't give it out. I won't dox you, but I'd love to chat sometime. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for calling, for watching. Thank you to Tazmod. First name, last name. Protected profile. All right, everybody. You have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you at 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight, Lord willing. All right, everybody. Blog. Under.